Good morning and welcome to Verdict 2015, our special broadcast on all the latest news and updates on Bihar polls, where we also get your analysis from our team of experts. Let us begin this morning's Verdict 2015 with these election headlines. Prime Minister back in action in the Bihar election campaign to hold a rally in Banka today. Election Commission notice to Lalu Yadav and Sushil Modi after FIRs against the two over various comments during election campaigns. BJP presents its vision document for Bihar, says the centre will stand behind the state to realize its promises. Lalu escalates war of words, response to further thief charge by BJP President Amit Shah. Well, our top story, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will return to the Bihar Assembly election campaign for the first time since the poll schedule announcement with a rally in Banka today. PM Modi, BJP's chief campaigner, has already addressed 5 public rallies in the poll-bound state as a run-up to the assembly polls, beginning with Muzaffarpur and followed by Gaya, Saharsa, Ara and Bhagalpur. Now, today's address in Banka will be his first official poll campaign. Now, Modi will address about 10 rallies in Bihar during the campaign period, stretching over a month, covering all 9 divisions of the state exclusively. Now, though the list of the BJP's poll campaigners include names of 40 party leaders, including that of party veterans L.K. Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi, now Modi is the party's biggest star campaigner for this poll, and he will address the maximum number of rallies as BJP and its 3 allies in the state go into the elections without a chief ministerial phase against the rival JDU, RJD and Congress alliance led by present Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. The Narendra Modi versus Nitish Kumar match had been set 2 years ago in July 2013 when Kumar decided to quit the NDA in protest against Modi's candidature for prime ministership. All right, Mr. Sanjeev Verma, who's the new news coordinator with the Telegraph, is joining us from Patna. Good morning, Mr. Verma, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, Mr. Verma, PM Modi will be addressing less than half rallies in Bihar than he was originally planned to address after coming from his US visit. What could be the possible reason for this?
Your voice is breaking, Aishwarya.
Could
you please repeat the question?
Yes. Mr. Verma, I was asking you, initially Prime Minister Modi was supposed to address close to 20 rallies, but that has now been reduced. Now he'll be addressing less than half the rallies than he was originally planned. What could be the possible reason? Probably overexposure?
Overexposure may be one of the reasons, but primarily as we got information that it was due to security reasons.
Okay. And now Prime Minister Modi will be addressing a rally in Banka today. Obviously, he'll be talking about development. But now BJP has painted Bihar as a state deprived of development. Now BJP is blaming it on 43 years of Congress rule and then 25 years of RJD and JDU governments. But BJP is not talking about the period when it shared power with the JDU.
Exactly. They are intentionally keeping it down, this thing that they were part of the government. Yesterday when Arun Jaitley was speaking to the press, he talked about the beginning of governance, the semblance of governance that took place during NDA regime in Bihar. Now he is promising that better governance, effective governance would be provided in the state. So they are not taking the responsibility of those 7.5 years when they were part of the government.
All right, Mr. Verma, you stay with us. The BJP also released its vision document yesterday. We'll be discussing more of that. Well, party leaders said that this vision document provides a better alternative to the residents of the state than what the Grand Alliance leaders are offering to the state, despite ruling it for 68 years.
Vote for the NDA and the centre will stand behind Bihar. That's what BJP leader Arun Jaitley told voters on Thursday while releasing the vision document of the alliance in the presence of party president Amit Shah and other union ministers.
ये बिहार में एक चार्टर ऑफ डेवलपमेंट है और आर्थिक दृष्टि से बिहार को पिछड़ेपन से निकालने का एक संकल्प है.
Calling the grand alliance of the RJD, JDU and Congress a three-legged race, Jaitley warned voters of anarchy and jungle raj if the rival coalition came to power.
जंगल राज के जो निर्माता निर्देशक थे वही हैं. केवल अभिनेता बदलने से उसका उस शासन का, उस गठबंधन का चरित्र बदलने वाला नहीं है.
Jaitley called the Grand Alliance a contradictory coalition where followers of differing thoughts and ideologies were coming together for political gains. BJP leaders hailed the vision document, claiming that the party won the last 3 polls on the promise of freeing the state from jungle raj and had done nothing for the state.
हमारी 11 राज्यों में सरकारें हैं. हर राज्य में बेहतर शासन प्रशासन दिया है. तो हमारे बीजेपी शासित राज्यों में जो बेहतर काम हुए हैं उसके आधार पर हम लोगों ने एक विजन डॉक्यूमेंट बनाया है और बिहार की परिस्थितियों को में उसको ढाल कर, जैसे बिहार के अंदर गरीबी बहुत ज्यादा है.
NDA's rivals dismissed the vision document, calling it an attempt to mislead the public in Bihar while diverting attention from its real objectives.
उस दस्तावेज में वादों की बौछार होगी और चुनाव के बाद अगर उन वादों को कार्यान्वित करने की बात उठे तो जुमलों की भी बौछार होगी.
सबसे पहले तो मैं मानता हूं कि ये हास्यास्पद है. जिस दल के पास, जिस विचारधारा के पास कोई विजन ना हो, वो विजन डॉक्यूमेंट लेके आए. हम तो उनका विजन जानते हैं.
The NDA's document focuses on education, jobs for youth, women empowerment and infrastructure development. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's vision document, released a few days ago, has a 7-point agenda that includes free Wi-Fi in colleges, a student credit card scheme for loans to pursue education, and an unemployment allowance. Bureau Report, Rajya TV.
All right, let's go back to Mr. Verma. Mr. Verma, now BJP released its vision document yesterday. It seems to be a please all vision document. There are scooties for girl students, there are color televisions for Dalits and cheaper education loans.
Will you please repeat the question? Your voice is breaking.
Mr. Verma, I was just asking you about what do you think about the vision document that BJP has released? It seems to be a please all vision document.
This vision document is offering almost everything to everyone, every section of society. If you compare it with what Nitish Kumar came up a few days back, his document was more focused. His document had the financial component, which BJP vision document does not talk about.
Okay.
One interesting point, I was going through the document, I found that they are talking about setting up night shelters in all the towns of Bihar. If you go back to Lalu days, there used to be ran baseras for poor people to take shelter during night hours. So at one point they are criticizing Lalu, and on the other they are aping him if you take this point into account. So this document is promises galore, I would say, with no specific target, no financial promises.
No.
Nitish's document on the other hand is very specific, point wise, if you see the funds and all. So he has mentioned all the things, and it is more focused than this document.
Okay.
Just while releasing the document, the Union Agriculture Minister Radha Singh was promising free loan to farmers. The document didn't talk about it. It talks about subsidized loan to farmers. So I don't know, in the heat of election, every kind of promises are being met. I don't see much into this.
But it seems the biggest promise, you're saying that it is not very specific, but I think the biggest promise was to turn Bihar into an international hub of education by bringing in all kinds of educational institutions. That seems to be a really concrete promise. And if that is implemented, then obviously this is going to do a world of good for the state.
Developing Bihar as an educational hub is something which people of state don't understand. Education system here in the state is in shambles. You don't have teachers, and the teachers which you have, they are not qualified enough. They are not capable enough. If you go to schools, if you go to colleges, you will find students struggling to get a proper teacher from whom they can learn something. So Bihar needs basic improvement. Instead of talking about this educational hub and international educational hub, this is something which you can think of if you have your basics correct. In case of Bihar, it is not the case. If you go to colleges, there are no college teachers. If you go to schools, huge number of vacancies. Many of the teachers who have been appointed in primary and secondary schools are not qualified enough. So, developing Bihar, I would again say, as an international educational hub is something very ambitious, which at present does not seem possible.
No, but Chief Minister Nitish Kumar also talks of developments and governance. But the point is, has governance really improved in Bihar? And if it has, what are the areas in the state that have actually become strengthened? Because if we look at the human indicators, the infant mortality and other indicators, then Bihar is not on a very good placing.
No, there are certain things which need to be addressed. At the same time, Bihar has achieved many things in past 10 years. If you see, if you take, say, the example of health sector, government hospitals have started functioning. Institutional delivery, of course, it is low, but if you see immunization, it has gone up. We are almost at par with the national average. Bihar has eradicated polio.
Okay.
So it is not that everything is bad in Bihar, but many things need to be done.
So obviously an improved and functional Bihar can play a significant role in India's growth story. But sadly, the poll narrative is going back to caste once again. Sir, you stay with us. We'll just come back to you. Meanwhile, the Election Commission on Thursday issued notices to RJD President Lalu Prasad and senior BJP leader Sushil Kumar Modi in connection with the FIRs registered against them for the violation of poll code. Now, an FIR has already been lodged on Monday against the former Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar for allegedly inducing voters by promising coloured televisions to the Dalits and the Mahadalits, laptop to students and money to buy dhoti saris to the poor. Sushil Modi had allegedly made these promises on Monday during an address to an election meeting in favour of a BJP candidate, Anand Bhushan Pandey. An FIR was also lodged against RJD President Lalu Prasad last Tuesday for making allegedly casteist remark which the Election Commission found to be violative of election laws. Now, launching his election campaign from Raghopur in favour of his younger son Tejasvi Yadav, the RJD Supremo had described the assembly election as a direct fight between the backward caste and the forward caste and gave a call to Yadavs and other backward castes to rally behind the secular alliance to defeat the BJP-led NDA.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग जिस तरीके के भाषण दे रहे हैं, जिस तरीके के सवालात उठा रहे हैं, जिस तरीके से देश के अंदर फिरका परस्ती पैदा कर रहे हैं, कम्युनल टेंशन पैदा करते हैं, इलेक्शन कमीशन इन तमाम बातों पर क्यों नहीं जवाब मांग रहा है?
लालू प्रसाद जी के एक वक्तव्य के बाद ही चुनाव आयोग का उनको नोटिस आ गया जांच का ये तो सरासर बेइंसाफी है, एक तरफा निर्णय है।
All right, let's go back to Mr. Verma. Mr. Verma, now the Election Commission has issued notices to both Lalu Yadav as well as Sushil Modi for the violation of the poll conduct. But both these leaders remain defiant. So the point is, how should the Election Commission rein in such leaders?
It is very difficult to rein such leaders, particularly during the course of campaigning. If you go back to Lok Sabha elections, Giriraj Singh of BJP had made a controversial statement and then he had been banned from campaigning and all. If that kind of strict action is taken against anyone who violates the model code of conduct, leaders would become disciplined. But if only FIRs are lodged, so-cause notices are issued, replies are sought, the leaders are mature enough, they are expert enough, they would reply and continue doing what they are doing.
Time and again it has been said that Election Commission should be given more teeth, but that has not really happened.
Sorry?
Time and again it has been said that the Election Commission should be given more powers, it should have more teeth, but on the ground it really has not happened, isn't it?
No, Election Commission is powerful enough. It is a constitutional body, it has well-defined powers. It depends on the will of the people who are manning it. How do they implement the rules? How do they go after the violators? This is something depends on the way things are implemented and delivered at the ground.
All right, Mr. Verma, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing your perspective on that story. And in Verdict 2015, we'll take a very short break. We'll be back with more election news. Stay with us.
Tales that inspire, stories of social change. A salute to diversity, promoting public discourse. Events that motivate, inspiring the innovative spirit. Watch Rajya Sabha television documentaries every Friday at 10:30 p.m, Saturday 12:30 p.m and Sunday at 1 p.m.
Welcome back. Now time to get you all the voices from the election trail. Now reactions from various parties, each targeting its political opponent.
लालू जी को अपने परिवार की चिंता है, उन्हें बिहार की चिंता नहीं है और वो अपने परिवार को, अपने बेटों को कैसे सत्ता में वापस लेकर आए, उसके लिए वो हर पैतरा आजमा रहे हैं, बांटने का भी काम कर रहे हैं बिहार को।
अमित शाह जी पर कई ऐसे चार्ज हैं जिसमें मर्डर, अबेटमेंट टू मर्डर, मुझे ठीक से नहीं मालूम, बट अबेटमेंट टू मर्डर जैसे चार्ज लगे हुए हैं और शायद लालू जी ने उसी चीज को दोबारा उजागर करने के लिए कहा होगा। लेकिन
अमित शाह जी के जाने के बाद क्राइम फोकस में आया। ये किसी से छिपा नहीं है कि हाई कोर्ट ने उनको गुजरात से बाहर मुकदमों के दौरान पैरवी के लिए कहा था। गांव की भाषा में उसको तड़ी पार बोलते हैं। इसमें निसंदेह वो तड़ी पार है।
Now, RJD chief Lalu Prasad has escalated the war efforts against BJP leader Amit Shah, calling him a fugitive for his alleged role in the 2002 Gujarat riots. Now, in a series of tweets since yesterday, Lalu Prasad alleged that the BJP plans to scrap reservation and questioned Shah about the release of caste census report. Now, Lalu's statement comes a day after BJP President Amit Shah levelled allegations of being involved in a fodder scam during an address in Begusarai.
हम जानना चाहते हैं अमित शाह से और भाजपा से और प्रधानमंत्री से कि अमित शाह गुजरात के दंगों के समय में कौन कौन धाराओं में, किस किस दफा में ये गिरफ्तार हुए थे और इन पर मुकदमे चले थे। वहां नीतीश कुमार की सरकार, लालू की सरकार नहीं थी, भाजपा की ही सरकार थी।
Now, Now, caste is a crucial factor in elections in Bihar. Our correspondent spoke to Lalu Prasad's younger son and RJD leader Tejasvi Yadav on his point of view on caste-based politics. Let's listen in to what he said.
जाति जो है वो सच्चाई है और जो जाति है ये हमने और लालू जी ने और हमारी पार्टी ने नहीं बनाया। ये कब से चला आ रहा है। जो भी दोषी हैं उन पे हम बात करते हैं गरीबों की। आप देखते होंगे जो अंतिम पैदान पे जो समाज खड़ा है, आखिर ये कौन सा परिवार है जो भीख मांग के बसर करता है, अपनी जिंदगी गुजारने का काम करता है। कौन सा परिवार है, कौन सा समाज है जो मजदूरी करने का काम करता है। कितने ऐसे लाख परिवार हैं जो एक कमरे में रहने का काम करते हैं। हर तीसरा परिवार भूमिहीन है। हम गरीबों की बात करते हैं।
Now, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal rubbished reports claiming that he was not supporting any political party in Bihar. Now, categorically backing Nitish Kumar, Kejriwal in a series of tweets called the Bihar Chief Minister a good person. On Wednesday, Kejriwal was quoted saying that he did not support any political party in Bihar assembly polls. The JDU had supported AAP during the Delhi Assembly elections and even backs Kejriwal's appeal of full statehood for Delhi. Now, JDU said that Kejriwal wants Nitish to return to office for the third time.
मैं ऑन रिकॉर्ड कहना चाहता हूं, केजरीवाल जी चाहते हैं कि नीतीश कुमार जी बिहार के फिर मुख्यमंत्री बने। उसके लिए उनकी शुभकामनाएं हमारे साथ हैं।
We have been saying it for a very long time that the way Delhi government has not been allowed to function, we'll go to Bihar and we'll make everybody understand this is the way Mr. Modi and his government is functioning. And Nitish Kumar is an honest politician, he's doing an honest politics, and it is he whom people are going to elect in Bihar.
फिर से नहीं होगा। दिल्ली वाला तो उनको दे दिया, वो पछता रहा है और उनके करने से यहाँ का लोग कैसे देगा। वो नहीं, वो कुछ नहीं, वो केजरीवाल वगैरह के करने से कुछ नहीं हो, कोई असर पड़ने वाला नहीं।
Now, Bihar's Lakhisarai Vidhan Sabha constituency that goes to the polls in the first phase is said to be among the most backward regions of the state, a victim of repeated flooding by tributaries of the Ganga. Now, once a flourishing area known for its rich output of rabi crops as well as pulses, Lakhisarai has lagged behind, with the development schemes held up due to political inaction and bureaucratic red tape.
This land used to be renowned for its rich harvest of pulses. Today, it lacks even the basic needs for development and progress. The biggest banes the fields of Lakhisarai face today is repeated flooding, a factor that has pulled down output drastically. The Ganges and its tributary, the Harhar, frequently flood their banks here, but little has been done either to check the flooding or to enable quick drainage. Seeding and ploughing is rendered virtually impossible, and instead of the crop, wild grass and weeds grow unchecked. The once prosperous farmer now lives in penury.
समय पर पानी नहीं आता है, अगर पानी आ जाता है तो समय पर निकलता है नहीं, इसके वजह से झाड़ जंगल हो जाता है।
In 2006, the Ministry of Panchayati Raj had ranked Lakhisarai among 250 of the country's most backward districts. The state government has come out with elaborate plans to correct the flooding problem. Among them, satellite surveys, agricultural maps, and a 4,200 crore rupee canal development project. Experts say output could double if these schemes are actually put in place.
पानी निकासी अगर समय पे हो गया तो जोत बाग किसान कर पाएंगे हम लोग अच्छी तरह से, लेकिन विगत कई वर्षों से या कहें कि मतलब बहुत ही किसी सरकार ने वो ध्यान नहीं दिया।
Election time brings with it a fresh wave of promises of corrective action to bring Lakhisarai back on the path to progress. Lakhisarai goes to polls in the first phase on the 12th of October. The main contest here is to be between sitting MLA Vijay Kumar Sinha of the BJP and Ramanand Mandal of the Janata Dal United.
विकास होगा, दलहन हड़ताल क्षेत्र डूब जाता है, बाढ़ आने की पानी की स्थिति होता है, ऐसा है, वो प्रत्येक साल बहुत दिन से डूबते हैं, लेकिन उसका व्यवस्था ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, कृषि मैप में बन चुका है और अगले बार जो सरकार बनेगी उसमें आप स्वयं आकर देख लीजिएगा।
माननीय नीतीश कुमार जी इसी क्षेत्र से पदयात्रा का शुरुआत किए थे कि टाल योजना लागू किया जाए, लेकिन मुख्यमंत्री बनने के बाद जिस समस्याओं को लेकर के इस स्तर तक वो पहुंचे थे उन समस्याओं को भूल गए।
Cultivation of pulses and rabi crops is Lakhisarai's backbone, also once its pride and glory. But that aura has faded down the years, on the verge of dying out completely. Ripples of just that have been felt in rising prices of pulses around the country. Lakhisarai calls out desperately for a breath of revival. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha Television.
And before we wrap up, we take a look at what else is happening through the state in Polpuri. The election authorities have seized 30 lakh rupees unaccounted cash, 14,000 litres of liquor and Hall of Arms in poll-bound state of Bihar. The seizure includes 20 lakh rupees cash from Gopalganj district, 4.1 lakh rupees from Katiyar, 2.4 lakh rupees from Vaishali, 1.65 lakh rupees from Aurangabad district. The flying squads and static surveillance squads have so far seized 10.86 crore rupees in Bihar, of which 1.2 crore has been confiscated, while 4.6 crore rupees is released to the legitimate owners after verification by the district teams. The BJP has objected to the new hoardings and posters of the JDU. It has complained against 7 promises made by Nitish Kumar, claiming that they were instances of bribery. The posters also carry images of Lalu Prasad, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. Anil Kumar Sadhu, the son-in-law of LJP chief Ramvilas Paswan, seems to have withdrawn his rebellion over being denied a party ticket. He apologized to Paswan. Sadhu had accused Paswan of selling tickets to the highest bidders and threatened to field his own candidates from the Dalit Sena despite his in-laws. Nominations have started for the third phase of elections. Party candidates were seen collecting information about election procedures in Patna. Heavy security is seen in the city. The last date for the nomination is 8th of October. Well, that is all in this edition of Verdict 2015. Do watch our afternoon election bulletin at 1 p.m. But that's it from the election team at the moment. Thanks so much for your time.